प्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः निधये सर्वविद्यानां षजे भवरोगिणां गुरवे सर्वलोकानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानामालयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादशङ्करं लोकशङ्करं शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः अपार करुणा सिंधुं ज्ञानदं शान्तरूपिणं श्रीचन्द्रशेखर गुरुं प्रणमामि मुदान्महम् ॐ यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्र रुद्रमरुतः स्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैर्गायन्ति यं सामगाः ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः यस्यान्तं न विदुःसुरासुरगणाः देवाय तस्मै नमः देवाय तस्मै नमः ओम श्री कृष्णाय परमात्मने नमः ओम श्री गणेशाय नमः श्री सरस्वत्यै नमः श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ओम श्री भगवानुवाच तेषामेवानुकम्पार्थम् अहमज्ञानजं तमः नाशयाम्यात्मभावस्थः ज्ञानदीपेन भास्वता ज्योतिषामपि तज्ज्योतिः तमसः परमुच्यते ज्ञानं ज्ञेयं ज्ञानगम्यं हृदि सर्वस्य विष्ठितं न हि ज्ञानेन सदृशं पवित्रमिह विद्यते तत्स्वयं योगसंसिद्धः कालेनात्मनि विन्दति ज्ञानेन तु तदज्ञानम् येषां नाशितमात्मनः तेषामादित्यवज्ञानं प्रकाशयति तत्परं यथैधांसि समिद्धोऽग्निः भस्मसात् कुरुतेऽर्जुन ज्ञानाग्निः सर्वकर्माणि भस्मसात् कुरुते तथा यस्य सर्वे समारम्भाः कामसङ्कल्पवर्जिताः ज्ञानाग्निदग्धकर्माणं तमाहुः पंडितं बुधाः ओम शांति शांति शांतिः अथ श्रीमद् भगवद गीता षष्ठोऽध्यायः ध्यान योगः ओम नारायणः परो व्यक्तात् अंडमं व्यक्त संभवम् अंडस्यान्तस्त्विमे लोकाः सप्तद्वीपा च मेदिनी ओम। So let's all do a quick practical session of what we learned so far for 3 minutes. So all of you please sit erect, straight, if possible with folded legs. If not possible, no problem. Put your leg down. Okay. First, take a couple of deep breath. Okay. No need to hold your nose. Just take deep breath, whichever way it's going in. Now, if you are able to breathe naturally from inhaling from left side, exhaling from right side, no need to hold the nose. If you are not able to do naturally, then you hold the nose and then so do 4 times like that, okay? See, I can hold the breath for a longer period of time, but interest of time, I'm not holding it for long. As you practice, you can hold the breath right from 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 30 seconds, 1 minute, even to 2 minutes also, provided you become adapted pranayama. And while breathing, make sure that your mind is focused on the breath. That means what? You should be able to observe the air entering through the left nostril. And as I told you, you also have the bhavana, the thought, that all the good thoughts are going in. And then while retaining the breath in the system, the bhavana is that I have now acquired a lot of good qualities. I become purer. And then after holding for whatever period of time that you're able to hold, exhale with the thought that all the bad thoughts, bad qualities, negativity especially, is going out of my system. So you keep doing this just for 4, 6, 8 pranayama. Can you see the difference? Can you see that for this period of 2, 3 minutes itself, your mind is become very, very efficient and pure, right? And you are to some extent cut off from the world. Yes or no? Huh? You should let me know that, so that I am, because it's a remote class, I don't know what is your reaction. And okay, Meenakshi, okay. So, okay, all of you please switch on cameras. Then only I'll be able to see whether you are all sitting in the right posture or not. I'm seeing everybody, but I don't know, no? Lot of people still not camera on. Okay, Shivani, Dr. Kalyani, Radhika, all of you, please switch on camera. Then I'll know that your posture is correct. As we go forward, lot more things to learn. Okay, so pranayama is an excellent exercise, and as I told you, you can do it for 10, 15 minutes also at a stretch without any break. That means what? Not getting into another sadhana. And another aspect is that whichever part of the body is having discomfort, orient your mind towards that part of the body. A lot more peaceful after 2 minutes, you see? So we missed the last 3 classes. So you keep on practicing every day. It is said that if you do dhyana for just 5 minutes after learning and practicing for what? Maybe 10 years, whatever. Rajasagar, 5-minute focus dhyanam will make your 24 hours very peaceful. That's why I tell you that the correct lifestyle and dhyana are complementary to each other. Now, please, let us make some notes, or mental note or physical note. Please note this down. Very, very, very important. Dhyana is the highest sadhana that one can do. Point 1. As I told you, the ratio goes like this: visiting temple physically, religious activity, very, very elementary step. Next is sitting down in a place and chanting loudly. Then next level is chanting with low voice. Then the next step is chanting only with the mouth, only movement. Then chanting mentally. Already there are 5 or 6 levels you have traversed. Then the next level is, now all this includes your even Vedic chanting or your Sahasranama chanting or Stotra chanting or everything. Clear? The next level is Japam. Sitting down on Japam, doing loud Japam. Then Japam only with the lip movement. Then Japam mentally. Whispering, then finally mentally. So everything increases the effectivity by order of 100. That means what? If you are able to sit down and do Japam silently, just mentally, it is million times more powerful than Tirthayatra or going to temple. Are you understanding? Now, the final stage, the final frontier of sadhana, now the mind is extremely calm because you are able to sit down and chant a mantra mentally. If you are very close to me, if I take physical classes, I will be able to teach you these techniques where the mind traverses the mantra or the stotra. In fact, when we are young, we have practiced chanting the entire Sahasranama mentally. Again, entire Sahasranama, entire Rudram, you can chant mentally, provided you start focusing on that. And then you reach a stage where the mind is pretty calm. Then you are ready for dhyanam. In dhyanam, please understand, there is no chanting. There is no chanting either external, no, with volume or sound, nor even lip movement, nor even mentally. There is no chanting at all. Are you getting what I'm saying? Can a couple of you acknowledge? Now this is theory, write down. Then later you should go and practice. Look at the recording and then practice. So there is no chanting. That means what? Mind has to be extremely focused. That means what? Even the chanting is dropping off. Now the pranayama is done to make sure that there is no body discomfort. Write down another important point. When sitting for dhyanam, entire body, the mind, the intellect, the emotion, everything should be comfortable. Please understand, the state in which you are sitting should be a comfortable pose, comfortable thought. There should be no disturbance, either no physically, mentally, or your health-wise. No? A lot of you still not camera on, Dr. Kalyani Mohan, Lakshmi, all of you, please. So there should be no physical disturbance, extreme comfort, and add on to that the dhyanam as a process. So far, are you with me? NRS? Prabhatam, clear? Now, the most important point which nobody teaches in no meditation course, nothing, because they don't know all these things, is dhyanam is not typically a curative sadhana. Curative na, it is not going to solve some problem, but enhance the state of your mind. Please understand. Karma and karma yoga are curative. Curative means what? They will rectify some of the things that you're doing wrong and get you on the right path. Are you with me so far? Anybody can, because you have to acknowledge that. Otherwise, so very high level meditation techniques I'm teaching you. That's why I need to know whether you are understanding or not. Okay. Now, the challenge in dhyanam is that if by nature you are a person with lot of negative qualities, negativities, short temper, greed, anger, and all those things, and you practice dhyanam, it will increase it by what? 100 times, 1,000 times, 10,000 times. Bala Natarajan, you understand what I'm saying? So, japam and dhyanam, the two highest sadhanas, make sure at least during that period you're mentally calm. Ram Subbu? Correct? That is why Bhagavan has emphasized karma yoga consistently for the first 9 shlokas, including your relationship with other people, with environment, with entities, with your own self, and pranayama with your physical body earlier in the end of 5th chapter. Or understanding all these things, even in Patanjali Yoga Shastram, dhyana comes at the 7th stage. Write down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yama, niyama. The right way of living is emphasized first. What to be done, what should not be done. Then asana, then pranayama, then pratyahara, then dharana, then only dhyana, then samadhi. Clear? Are you getting the point? Are you understanding? I know a lot of information is there. At least a couple of you, give me the feedback that you're understanding what I'm saying. Okay, Saroja is saying clear, very good. Clear? So please ensure that by constant practice of proper karma and karma yoga, Radhakrishnan sir, when the class lang kano, you're back, okay. So by constant practice of karma and karma yoga, for a long period of time, your mind is calm. That will take a lot of time. Clear? It will take a lot of time. So at least to begin with, before starting the dhyanam, before the antaranga sadhana, clear? So bahiranga sadhana is a lifelong exercise. It will take a lot of time to get proficiency in bahiranga sadhana. So before entering antaranga sadhana, very good. Sadashiva Aradhana, very good. Very good. Before entering antaranga sadhana, make sure that you dissociate from the world. What, Madhu Harish? At that time, no office, no wife, no children, nothing. Clear? That is why Bhagavan said you have to be alone. What is the word? Rahasi. Rahasi means what? Secretive is one aspect. Another is in solitude. Ekante sukhamasyatam. Malate madam buridaliya. At that time, you are existing and that's all. At the next level is when your existence is something that you're recognizing, you should go beyond your physical nature. That I am so and so. I have the physical body. I am a Stri, I am a Purusha, I am a father, I am a son, I am a daughter. I have got this relationship, I have got this money, I have got this bank balance, I have got this manager who's troubling me. At that period, just for that 5-10 minutes, dissociate yourself from everything external to you. So far, are you with me? Clear? I'm slowly adding a lot more steps. If I give you all the steps to begin with, it becomes very complicated. Now you see a few more steps have been added compared to the previous session. Now somebody, maybe some small team, 2-3 people can sit down and write down all these things systematically. They're all sloka reference is there. As I told you, we'll go sloka wise first and then we'll reorganize all the steps. So far, are you clear? So when sitting down, you do that. So now what you do is, now all of us, let us sit down erect. For a minute, let us forget that we exist as so and so. I exist, that's all. I am there. What form, what shape, what thing, forget it. And then now slowly close your eyes. And you don't need to put your this pupilla, whatever it is, iris, focusing on the middle of the eye. Just focus, put your eyes down. The pupil can just focus down. Slowly close your eyes. If possible, close the full eyes or close 90% of the eyes. That's fine. Okay. And then practice. As you practice pranayama for many years without holding the nose, you'll be able to breathe in and out. And when you breathe in, make sure the stomach is coming out. First, exhale. And naturally, that cycle will continue. And slowly, to begin with, you start understanding the form of a particular thing that you like, preferably a deepam or a flame. That should be sort of visible mentally. If you are able to get that, or even if you don't have any object, it is fine. When the mind is empty, it is fine. If you are able to create an object, it's fine. Make sure that you are disconnected from all other thoughts for 1 minute. Are you able to do now? Okay, now come back. Now I should now get you back into normal state. All of them going to dhyanam. Okay. So, is it now effective or able to follow? Ram Venkat, clear? All the steps are clear? That's why you should go back to the video and again, learn properly, systematically. Don't go to all this meditation course. Very dangerous. So far, are you with me? Vidya madam, Vidya K, Guru madam, sir, okay? Fine, very good. And when you start practicing this dhyanam, you will start getting addicted to that. Let me tell you. Okay. So every day morning, you will feel like I should sit down and do dhyanam. Like Sandhyavandhanam. If you are used to Sandhyavandhanam, Ram Subbu, Guru sir, correct? We will never ever give Sandhyavandhanam wherever we are. Whatever cost, right? Like that. Dhyanam becomes a part of your routine. Let it take a lot of time. See, don't rush. Okay, now, one more aspect before I come back to this later. See, there is a certain amount of self-analysis required before you enter dhyanam or the stage of dhyanam. Are you getting the point? Dhyanam is just one step before absolute Brahma Jnanam, realization or moksham. And what is that? Analysis of your own nature. What nature am I? In a Raman, clear? Am I a calm person? Am I a person always in a hurry? Am I short-tempered? Am I greedy? Am I jealous? Am I having wrong thoughts? So you should sit down and analyze. Don't need to tell anybody. But if you're really interested in improving yourself, the first step is to understand your true nature. True nature is not the Atma Swarupam. Your nature means what? Svabhavam. Svabhavastu pravartate. Then what you should do is, which is the one that is affecting you the most? So if you're not able to do it yourself, use a guide or a guru. Now, confide with the guru, this is what is happening to me in life. So this is my nature. What is the solution? Solution will now, I'll tell you the next step of solution. Then what you do is, you take one important guna. Guna means what? Your nature. See, guna also means what? Rajas, tamas, sattvam. You all studied Gunatraya Vibhaga Yoga. It is part of your energy in your system. Please understand, everything is energy only. Within the body, your thoughts, your nature, your guna, everything is energy. Just that the proportion of Rajas, tamas, sattvam is varying. Extreme tamas percentage with some Rajas and some sattvam will create all negativity and other wrong qualities. Will extreme sattvam and very small quantity of Rajas and tamas will create divine nature. You study. That's why combining what? Gunatraya Vibhaga Yoga, Daivasura Sampad Vibhaga Yoga, and what? Dhyanam is very important. You see how you see integrated Bhagavad Gita are getting package deal. Clear? So far, is it clear? So what you do is, that particular nature which is affecting me, that can be taken up for dhyanam. It's called guna dhyanam. That means, for example, if I am a person by nature jealous, all of us have got jealousy. I mean, okay, right now. So then what you should do is learn from a guru or from the Shastras. What are the negative impact that you can get by being jealous? What are the positive things you will develop by not being jealous? Why we should be jealous? Because everything has been given by Bhagavan. Whoever has got that karma phalam, according to that they are getting the results. Why should I bother whether somebody is having X, Y, Z, X to the power of 1,000 or million, or I have nothing? So don't worry in any aspect, whether it's physical health or your situation or money or position or power, because jealousy can come on different aspects. Yes or no? In the Subramanian, correct? It's not only money. Jealousy is there in 120 aspects, correct? Everything happens as per people's karma, it follows. So I deserve what I get what I deserve. So I will not be jealous of anybody in the universe. Simple, one example. Like that, 100 gunas we can practice. For that, you should be with me for n number of years. Clear? So like that, one you take, and when you're closing the eyes and doing dhyanam, this is a thought that should go through your mind. And when you do this for maybe decades, then only this aspect of jealousy will go out of your mind. Are you getting the point? Similarly, greed. Somebody has got a habitual liar. So those kind of things. For that, you should understand the positive and negative aspects. Focus on the positive aspect more. And so that will get integrated in your system. Please understand, everything is energy. That energy gets magnetized in your mind. The more and more positivity you build in thoughts, sitting down in a place calmly, silently, transforms the individual. Are you getting the point? Each one of you is capable of becoming divine, provided you are able to put the effort. Again, மனிதன் என்பவன் தெய்வமாகலாம் பாட்டு பாடுறாங்களே song in Tamil. Human being can become God. Human being only has become God. Please understand. By constant tapas and shraddha to our shastras and all this practice of japam dhyanam. Clear? So far, are you clear? Nah, are you clear? Huh? So all these steps can be start slowly practicing. Huh? Please note down all the steps properly and follow the steps systematically. Don't skip the steps. If you skip the step, it will have negative. I've heard a lot of people, they go to all this meditation course, come back, and they're still very frustrated in life. Subramanian, correct? They still, why? Because they have not learned the right way. They've gone to the wrong person. The way of life is very important. That's why if you go to even Matham, Kanchi Matham or even Sringeri Matham, they will not talk about dhyanam, jnanam. Are you doing your daily ritual correctly? Sandhyavandhanam Pandaya. Though for very rarely they'll ask that to clear. Are you first of all in the right? No, attire. Nah. Attire army. Recently, I was there with Periva for close to 1.5 hours. Close to 1.5 hours. Periva has given Anugura Bhashanam to in Kanchipuram. There was one Sitarama Mandali, Bhajana Seva Vandindanga. I don't know whether anybody attended that session. I was there next to Periva when Periva was giving Anugura Bhashanam. He was saying attire is extremely important. Tilakadharanam, the dress you wear. From there it starts. So please understand, you can say, sir, so many people are doing so many different things, sir. Somebody is having a beard, somebody turban, all those things, that's fine. You come back to normal dress, and our dress is this, clear? That has got a lot of value. And as you go forward in the spiritual path, you will learn more. Roshan Kumar, clear, no? That is the greatest Sanatana Dharma. Simple living, highest thinking. Simple life. Life is actually very simple. Rajan Vijay, correct? We only make it very, very complicated. Clear? Okay, very good. Now, with this in the mind, now let's go to Shloka. See, what is the greatness of learning Dhyanam through Bhagavad Gita as compared to the meditation courses? Simply they give some theory without any shastric background. When you learn Dhyanam through Bhagavad Gita, every step, every action, every thought, every deed, everything you do is backed by scriptural authority. Sheshadri sir, correct? Every step is being ascertained by, and who is the author of this scripture? Quick question. Let me see if there will come out of Dhyanam, come to normal level or not. Who is the author of this scripture who has given the steps for Dhyanam? Arma, Lakshmi Madam Sundar, Bhagavan. Bhagavan the author. Vyasa is only a translator. He just put Bhagavan's words into the book. So Bhagavan is now certifying every step you are doing. And so whatever you do, you are connecting to Bhagavan directly. Another thought you should have. What I am doing now is directly ordained and given by Bhagavan. See? What else you need? Now, you know, correct? So follow steps carefully. Very good. And all the things, place should be clean to the extent possible. See, you should not spend 200 hours only for cleaning. There's a problem. Mantra. Apavitra, pavitra. Learn all those small mantras so that quickly you move on to the next stage. You cannot spend one full day only cleaning. Then cleaning only will go on. Clear? You have to clean the mind. More important. Now, Shloka number 11, Padavibhaga Anvaya over or not? Anybody, can you confirm? Over. Padavibhaga Anvaya is over. So let us chant once, 11 and go to 12. Sri Bhagavanu Vacha Shuchau Deshe Pratisthapya Thiramasanam Atmanaha Natyuchitam Nati Nicham Chailajina Kushottaram. Shloka number 12. Sri Bhagavanu Vacha Tatraikagram Manah Kritva yata chittendriya kriyaha upavishyasane yunjad yogamatma vishuddhaye. Padavibhagam is over for 12 also. BB is done. Please confirm. No, okay. Meaning is over. I think meaning is over, right? Shloka number 12, what is the meaning? Now seated there, even meaning is not over. You learned the shloka? Shloka you learned? Shloka chanting is over or not? Meaning also over. Okay. Anyway, I'll do the meaning now. Okay. Now, let's chant once for getting orientation. Shloka number 12. Sri Bhagavan Uvacha Tatraikagram Manah Kritva Yata Chittendriya Kriyaha Upavishyasane Yunjad Yogamatma Vishuddhaye. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Now, Bhagavan is saying, seated there on the seat. That means what? You hold on to your own yoga mat. Next level. When you are doing a very high sadhana, please understand the energy that is there in a system percolates to your seat and also surroundings. Depending on the intensity, the vibrations can go very far. If you're doing a lot of intense sadhana sitting in your home, the entire home, if it is very positive, entire home will vibrate with that energy. That's why when you go to some people's home, automatically when you step in, the vibrations are very positive. Are you getting the point? So when the tapas or the dhyanam becomes intense, it now moves from one house to one area, to one town, to one city, to one district, to one state, to one country, and then all the countries, and then goes on and on the earth and beyond the earth also. That is the power of the mind. Mind is extremely powerful. Sitting here, it can impact Indra in Swargalokam. There is a great rishi called Bhartrhari. When he did tapas, anybody has gone to Ujjain, you will know there is a cave dedicated for Bhartrhari. When he did intense tapas, Indra got very worried, Ramesh Venkatesan, that he will lose his seat. So he sent his Vajrayudham to the place where Bhartrhari was doing tapas. Clear, huh? So please understand. So Bhagavan is saying, seated there on the seat, and importantly, having restrained the activities of the mind and sense organs. That means what? Ekagra chittam. That means what? You should forget about everything else. At that time, only thought is, I am sitting here, I am going to do dhyanam, and this dhyanam is as per the Shastras, which has been taught by Bhagavan. That is the only thought that should be there when you enter Antaranga Sadhana. Clear, huh? Is it difficult to reach the state of mind? Yes, initially it's very difficult, correct? Huh? Because all of you are pressure in so many activities, no? Office activities, house activities, correct? Huh? But you should learn slowly the method of dissociating from all other thoughts. So that's why Bhagavan has emphasized having restrained the activities of the mind and sense organs. Many people teach wrongly. Dhyanam will not restrain the mind. But to restrain the mind and sense organs and enter dhyanam. Nah, Ramesh Venkatesan Buriyada. By doing dhyanam, you will get the capability slowly. Because positivity is improving. Ganesh Ramamurthy, the energy level will be positive and it will start modifying your lifestyle slowly. But restraint of mind and sense organs extremely important when you are starting Antaranga Sadhana. Third point. So first is seated on the seat and own the seat. That's why I said, when the seat that you have got, your energy is there on that seat. And if you sit on somebody else's seat, that person's negativity or positivity will come to us. 𝐕𝐚𝐲𝐚𝐽 ಅವರೇ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ, ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡೋದು? Please understand. So negative will impact more. Give an example, no? In a box of apples, out of 100 apples, one apple is bad. No, Lata Mahadevan, madam, correct? Will the one bad apple make the 99 apples bad, or the 99 good apples will make the one bad apple good? You tell me. Which way it will work? Huh? So the other way. So please understand. So own. So own your seat. OYS. Own your seat. Correct? OKYC Mari. So know your seat. KYS. Please understand that your seat is yours. In this is not selfishness. It is a right way, right approach. Clear? So that seat you will sit to restrain, correct? Restrain the activities of the mind. That means that's what this is a practical way. Bhagavan will say, restrain the mind. Satish avare. ಹೇಗ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಟ್ಟಂಗೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ ಆ ಸಮಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇರೆ ಯಾವ ಚಿಂತನೆ ಇರಬಾರದು ಓಕೆ ನಾನು ಈ ತರ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ಈ ತರ ಮನುಷ್ಯ ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಇರಬಾರ್ದು ನನ್ನ ಮೈಂಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ ಸೊ that restraining of the activities of the mind and sense organs. So at that time, don't drink water, don't drink coffee, don't yawn, don't do all those things. Please, at that time, unless certain amount of restraint in karmendriya, jnanendriya is there, you will not even move 1 inch forward in dhyanam. Clear? Even if you are thirsty, don't drink water at that time. Forget it. Clear? Please. Restrain both karmendriya, jnanendriya. That is the next point. Second, third, fourth point is that make the mind one-pointed. That means what? Initially, only thought is that I am going to do dhyanam. That's it, nothing else. I am sitting for dhyanam. Next, pranayama, one-pointedness. Then the mind is calm, absolutely emptied. Third is we are able to create a visual form. Clear? So, one-pointed mind, Bhagavan is saying, seated there on the seat, having restrained the activities of what? Mind, sense organs, having made the mind one-pointed, one should practice dhyana yoga for mental purification. Clear? So, it will further purify the mind, and the result will be, you will see, that day will be extremely calm and peaceful. Whatever happens, your mind will not get agitated. At least this half an hour, are you feeling a bit calm, peaceful? After doing the 2-minute dhyanam? So let us see now Padavi Bhaga Anmaya. Tatra ekagram manaha kritva yatachittendriya kriyaha upavishya asane yunjyat yogam atma vishuddhaye. Atma vishuddhaye is one word. Clear? Now, Anmaya. Upavishya tatra. Anmaya will make it very, very clear for you. What is the first step you should do? Upavishya tatra. Upavishya tatra. Asane yatachittendriya kriyaha kritva manaha ekagram yunjyad yogam atma vishuddhaye. How many words are there? How many padas? 10 padas. Very good. Now look at the individual meaning. Each one is very important. See, Bhagavan, when you do Anvaya, the order is established. The order for doing Dhyanam is established here. Don't do quixotic. There's a person called Don Quixote. From there, the word quixotic has come. Clear? So don't do other way. Don't do your own way. Nah. Do the way Bhagavan has taught. Okay, now, first step, write down 1. Upavishya tatra. Seated there. Where? Where should you sit? The place you identified for Dhyanam. And what you can do is, practical tips here. Maybe the first place you are choosing may not be very positive. The place has got its own vibration. There are so many things with respect to place, NRS. See, there are some instances where somebody will be constructing a house. In that place, when they dig, they may get good things, they may get bad things also. Satishore, Hartakta idya? Hena alla sikkide. Hana sikkidre paravagilla. DK Nagaraj, Hartakta idya? They recover some all bad things, dead bodies and all. That place, if they construct the house for centuries, they'll have problem. They do a lot of Punya Karma. NKV sir, correct? His father is an expert in all the rituals. 100 years old plus. Every day he does all the chanting. So that is why when you go to build a new house, you're doing Graha Pravesham, so many things you are doing, right? So the place you are sitting may not be the right place. The home itself, some negativity may be there. So choose another place. Try one or two places, whichever is comfortable, and your mind will automatically start getting an affinity for the place where you're sitting down. Clear? Use that place continuously. Upavishya tatra. Bhagavan is tatra, there. That place. And after you are getting some amount of comfort, make it consistent. Don't keep on changing every day. Like people keep on changing jobs. Now they cannot change. Challenge is there in the IT industry. They keep on changing job. Okay. So make sure that there. So if you see all great Mahans, generally they'll be carrying one asanam or one towel. Even if they're going to sit in some public place, they will put that, asanam there and sit down on that. They will not sit directly on any seat. Have you seen? My Swamiji used to do that because he's traveling a lot. He was traveling a lot. There's no guarantee where he's going to sit. Correct? Kaila rendu thundu irukum. Nam venkat. Orange thundu vechinu paru anga takkanu pottu he'll sit down there. Clear? Please understand. So Upavishya. You see, even the seat, there is so much of importance. Upavishya. And it's not very difficult. Once you're integrating these steps, it becomes automatic. Don't think it's very complex. Is it complex? It's only expanding the steps for clarity. Clear? All this you have to do anyway. Okay. Upavishya tatra. Upavishya means what? Seated. Tatra, there. Asane, on the seat. On the seat you have to sit down. So don't sit on the ground. Clear? Then, first step, seated there in the seat. Second, yata chittendriya kriyaha. There are two sub steps in this. Yata chitta, yata indriya. So, yatendriyaha, yata chittaha. Yata means what? Control, restrained. Restraining the activities of chitta. Chitta means what? The mind. Told you the antahkaranam has got 4 aspects. Chitta, manaha, buddhi, ahankara. Chitta is the fundamental mind stuff. It's got all the thoughts. Conglomerate of all the thoughts. So Bhagavan is saying, yata chitta. Because when you're doing meditation at the highest level, dhyanam, thought also will stop. We'll come to that stage later. Okay. So yata chitta, yata indriya. All your sense organs, karmendriya, jnanendriya, what? Should be restrained. What are the karmendriyas? Your hand should not be shaking, leg should not be shaking. No, suddenly you should not say, I want to speak to somebody. You should not start remembering. Correct, LV sir. Suddenly, I forgot to make a phone call to that person. At this time, I got an important meeting. So then what you will do? You will go rush to your mobile phone and start talking. That is karmendriya. Clear? Whatever happens, let it go. Meeting on. You should choose. That's why planning is important. What time? That's why in the early morning when no disturbance is there. Correct? Then don't get into any activities. Yata chitta, yata indriya kriyaha. Having restrained all your mind and sense organs. That is the 2AB. One is what? Seated there in the seat. 2A, yata chitta. 2B, yata indriya kriyaha, means you have to do that activity. That means what? By nature, the mind is not restrained. You will have to put some effort to restrain the mind. Clear? Then, step number 4. Kritva manaha ekagram. Kritva. Now the next level. So as you move forward, the difficulty increases. Sitting down in one place is not difficult. At least, no. Once you practice all the steps properly, it's not. Second, restraining mind and sense organs, slightly difficult. Yes or no? Correct? Ah? So that becomes difficult. After doing that, Bhagavan is saying, Kritva manaha ekagram. Now the one pointedness has to come. I talk about dharana in Patanjali's Yoga Shastra. Dharana means what? That has to become one pointed. In Patanjali says, it is like what? When you pour clarified butter, pure clarified butter, from top to bottom, pour like this and see, it will go smoothly without bubble. Like that, it should be like a smooth system. There should be no disturbance in between. Ekagra chittam. Clear? That means what? One point, very difficult to achieve this. Yes or no again? So you're all learning in the night. Hopefully you're able to follow. Night 10 o'clock. All the people in the East Coast. Ekagra chittam is required. Kritva manaha, having made the mind, ekagram, 1 point. What is the 1 pointed now? That is why I say, if you're not able to empty the mind, use an object. Visualize a small deepam, and what you should have the thought is that I am seeing that particular deepam or the small flame. That's all. So if you have challenges, what you do is keep a small lamp in front of you. See that for 5 minutes before going to dhyanam. And then when you go to dhyanam, it is easy to recollect that particular picture in the mind. What happens? Whatever you keep on seeing only appears in the mind. Now, Vijayalakshmi Krishnan, correct? Whatever you keep on seeing picture, some film, TV, everything, same thing will come. Now, for some people, only IPL will come. Ram Kailasnathan. IPL at a sixer, mind. Why? Because they're seeing only that. So here, at least Antaranga Sadhana, before getting into Dhyanam, visualize whatever thing that you want to see that physically, and then close your eyes. Clear? That with the ekagram, make it 1 pointed. Now, having done all these things, yunjyad yogam. Yunjyad, that means what? One should integrate, practice dhyanam. Yunjyat technically means that the entire system, your physical body, your mind, your emotions, psychological personality, intellect, everything is integrated towards practice of dhyanam. It is not half-hearted. Are you getting what I'm saying? Your total personality is dedicated to dhyanam. Bhagavan says, Yunjyad yogam. Yogam here means dhyana yogam. Write down. Bracket. Yunjyad yogam. Dhyana yogam. What is the benefit? Atma vishuddhaye. The mind reaches a higher level of purity. This purity is different from the normal elementary purity where you remove all the bad qualities. This purity makes you very close to realization of Aham Brahmasmi. Are you getting the point? What all you learned, all the 10 commandments you summarize in the 2nd chapter, that will come automatically, be revealed to you by this purification process. Are you getting the point? Bhagavan is teaching Atma Dhyanam in 6th chapter. Many of you still not camera on. Sheetal Rator, Prabha Venkateshan Kalyani, all on camera. Otherwise, you'll not know whether you're doing rightly or not. So here, Atma Vishuddhaye. Atma here means the mind, and this mind is what is going to cognize the Atman. Manasaivedamaptamyam nehana nasti kinchana. The same mind that is involved in worldly activities, all bad thoughts, wrong thoughts, maybe good thoughts, maybe right thoughts, right activities. Anything that the mind is doing, the same mind has to be trained to become Atman, to meditate on the Atman. Are you getting what I'm saying, NRS? It's not some other mind. You're not going to borrow somebody else's mind. You're not going to create a new mind. Because, note another important point. What jnanam you are getting that is integrated, realized within you has to be practically applicable through your life. Aruna madam, you're understanding? Atma Jnanam is not a separate state of experience that you get at some point in time for some sadhana. Many people don't know this. Even people study Vedanta don't know. Atma Jnanam is a natural state that you should have 24/7. Other than the time you are in deep sleep. It's not something realization. I'll sit like this, I'll get some realization. This is to purify the mind such that there is no disturbance, no other thought other than the fact that Aham Brahmasmi. Even when they wake you up in the middle of the night, Aham Brahmasmi, for a minute also you should not, what minute? 1 second, microsecond, you should not forget that I am Brahman. That should come. Uninterrupted flow of thought. Now, in Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, we get a chance to study. By God's grace, let us see. 2 chapters are dedicated how this constant flow of thought, Atma Jnanam, will come. That is why I say you should study Upanishads, Shastras. People create their own new things, some re-engineering, some inner engineering, that art, this form, nonsense, man. Everything is there in our Upanishads, Bhagavad Gita, Vedas, and Shastras. Go back to Shankara, go back to Vedas, go back to Shastras. People don't know, they're not studied. In NRS, they don't study, so they propagate all wrong things. Everything is there. Atma Vishuddhai. Do you understand now? Dhyanam is very powerful. So, one more warning. If you're not prepared for Dhyanam, don't do Dhyanam. Spend time preparing yourself properly. Practice in small instances. Don't do a lot of intense Dhyanam like this with all wrong. Don't have frustration while doing Dhyanam. Dhyanam is not a place to vent out your frustration. I'm very angry. I'll go and do Dhyanam. Sir? Anger will increase exponentially. So please understand, at least in that particular time, that 5-10 minutes you're going to spend, mind has to be calm. There's no other excuse. You cannot give any excuse. Clear, huh? Now, Usha, madam, clear, huh? Nah. It is true everywhere, anywhere in the world, whether in Pune or Timbuktu or Jakarta or Japan, correct? Even Florida also. Mind. The correct mind is not a problem. Ram Venkat, correct? Anayeva Manushyaram Karanam Bandhamokshayoho. The mind, if it is taken care of well, the world itself looks very, very different. Clear? Wonderful. Sadhana. Learn systematically, learn slowly, revise again and again. Go back and hear and listen. You will now slowly start getting expertise. Are you all getting confidence that you will be able to move step by step? So let us stand shloka number 12 and we will stop now for Shankara Jayanti and Gita Samvatsara Vaibhavam, and then if there is time, we'll come back to next shloka. Okay? Maybe we'll teach you one shloka now and then, okay? Stand shloka number 12. Sri Bhagavanu Vacha Tatraikagram Manah Kritva Yata Chittendriya Kriyaha Upavishyasane Yunjad Yogamatma Vishuddhaye. We'll chant 13 now. Sri Bhagavanu Vacha Samam Kaya 𝐒𝐫𝐢 Dharayannachalam Sthiraha Samprekshanasikāgram Swam Dishasthana Valokayan.
Shri Bhagavanu Vacha Samam Kaya 𝐒𝐫𝐢 Dharayannachalam Sthiraha Samprekshanasikāgram Swam Dishasthana Valokayan.
Very good. With all of us. Sri Bhagavanu Vacha Samam Kaya Shiro Grivam Dharayanna Chalam Sthiraha Samprekshanasikagram Swam Deshashchanavalokayan Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Now, write down next steps. After sitting down, some more minor details have to be observed. What are they? First, remaining firm. That means what? At that time, no movement like this, like this, like this. No. Remaining firm in the seat. First point. Next, Bhagavan is also telling the posture. Holding the trunk, head, and the neck. That means what? The entire system. This place where the base of the spinal cord is there is called Yoga Shastra Mooladhara Chakram. Now Yoga Shastra is also being integrated. From here, from the Mooladhara, the space at the bottom of the spine, from there, your vertebral column starts. It goes all the way up to the brain. Do you know? It connects to your main brain. From there it goes, right? The entire vertebral column, which passes through the neck also, up to the head, cranium, has to be straight. That means what? Like, it should not get that bent, no, back. Okay? Practice this. So if you're not having a natural instinct to sit erect, have a back rest which is straight. Don't have a back rest which is, like this, and don't sit in what that? Unjal, what is that? That swing along. Don't sit on a swing and all for doing meditation. Swing is for enjoying. Swing is neither for chanting, nor for meditation, nor for japam. Nah. Swing is only for relaxing. That's a different physical relaxation. Clear? All of you have a back which is straight. Clear? So the entire system, right from what? Trunk. That means what? Your entire physical body here. That means what? From the neck up to the waist is called the trunk, right? Has to be straight, along with what? The head and the neck. Neck and head all should be straight. The vertebral column should be straight. Clear? And relax. Don't try to stiffen. No, it should be no stiffness. Slightly just bending is okay, but don't make it very, don't punish your body. Okay. And steady. So one is firmness in sitting. Trunk, head, and neck should be erect and straight and steady, and not looking around. Bhagavan is purposely mentioning. So you should not look here, look there. Should not do all that. Nah. You have this, no? Paranchi khani vitranat swayambhuhu. Keep on looking around. No looking around. And how to not look around? One should look at the tip of one's own nose. That means what? You just need to put your and your pupil, whatever that thing, down, eyes down, and just see. Don't need to exactly put both the eyes on the tip of the lip. Very, some people get headache and all. They say they do like this and they get headache here and all. Don't. Just make your eyelid down and also close your eyes slowly. 90% only closed, only 10% open, 5% open. Slowly look down. That's all. Clear? Are you getting the point? So before you're able to establish constancy of closure of eyes, it will take a lot of time. Practice this. Down. Look down. Clear? Have you seen the picture we are sending as part of Dhyana Yoga? The picture every class we are sending, no? WhatsApp message. Are you seeing it or not? Have you seen the poster of Lord Krishna sitting as he closed his eyes completely? As he closed 100% as he closed? Anybody? Anybody has closed the eyes 100%? Anybody? Have you seen the picture? 90-95% correct. Can you see? That is why. That is the right pose to begin with. And then when you establish that properly, then fully you can close the eyes. Clear? So I'm giving you all the physical aid also for you to learn. Clear? And so Acharya Shankara says, this looking at the tip of one's nose is as it were. It is not must. So one of the example has been given. So it is not that it is avadharanam kadayadu. Only, an example. Clear? So don't take that and say, I'll look at. Many people have complained to me in the last 20 years. They start looking at the two eyes. They focus on one tip or the middle of the bridge, and then they complain of headache. Correct? Have you all got some headache or not while focusing on something? Yes or no? Don't put too much pressure on the eyes. Naturally, it should be resting on looking down. So if you are getting headache, then the posture is wrong. Separately, you can talk to me. I'll give you the corrective steps. If you not get any headache while doing the eyes that is focused and 90% closed, so that entire system should be free from any discomfort. Clear? This is what I wanted to tell you now. We'll stop here. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Now, Gita, before that, we'll have Shankara Jayanti, who is chanting today. Very good.
Namaskaram, Guruji. Sri 𝐒𝐫𝐢 𝐊𝐚𝐫𝐚, Sri Govindashtakam.
Illa, wrong person has been focused. Kalam only focus panna yaar baad hai. Very good. Okay.
Sri Govindashtakam. Satyam jnanamanantam nityamanakasham paramakasham goshta prangana rinkanalolamanayasam paramayasam maya kalpitananakaram bhuvanakaram shmayanathamanatam Pranamata Govindam Paramanandam Mritsnamatsi Heti Yashoda Tadana Saishava Santrasam Yadita Vaktra Lokita Loka Loka Chadurdasha Lokalim Loka Trayapura Mula Stambham Loka Lokamana Lokam Lokesham Paramesham Pranamata Govindam Paramanandam Traivishta Paripuviragnam Shitibharagnam Bhavarogagnam Kaivalyam Navanitaharam Anaharam Bhuvatnaharam Vaimalyasphutacheto Vrit Visheshabhasamanabhasam Taivam Kevala Shantam Pranamata Govindam Paramanandam Gopalam Prabhulila Vigraha Gopalam Kula Gopalam Gopi Kelana Govardhana Dhruti Leela Lalita Gopalam Gobir Nigadita Govindasphutanamanam Bahunamanam Gopi Gocharapatikam Pranamata Govindam Paramanandam Gopi Mandala Goshti Bhedam Vedavastama Vedabam Ashvat Gokura Nirdhuto Data Duli Dusara Saubhagyam Shraddha Bhakti Grihitanandamachintyam Chintita Tadbhavam Chintamani Mahimanam Pranamata Govindam Paramanandam Jnana Vyakula Yoshidvyastramupadayagamuparudam Vyadita Santirata Digbastra-hyupadatumupakashantam Nirdutadvaya shoka vimoham buddham buddherantastam tattamatra shariram pranamata govindam paramanandam Kantam karana karanamadimanaadim kalamana basam kalindi gata kaliya shirasi tunrityantam muhuratyantam kalam kalakalaatitam kalitasesham kalidoshagnam त्रयगतिहेतुं प्रणमत गोविन्दं परमानन्दम् वृन्दावन भुवि वृन्दारकगण वृन्दाराध्यमवन्देऽहम् कुन्दाभामलमन्दस्मेर सुधानन्दं सुहृदानन्दम् वन्द्याशेष महामुनिमानस वन्द्यानन्दपदद्वन्द्वम् वन्द्याशेष गुणाब्धिं प्रणमत गोविन्दं परमानन्दम् गोविन्दाष्टकमेदधीते गोविन्दार्पितचेतायो गोविन्दाच्युत माधव विष्णु गोकुलनायक कृष्णेति गोविन्दाङ्घ्रिसरोजध्यान सुधा जलदौत समस्ताघो गोविन्दं परमानन्दामृत मन्तस्तं सतमभ्येति गोविन्दं परमानन्दं भज गोविन्दं परमानन्दम् गोविन्दं परमानन्दं भज गोविन्दं परमानन्दम्.
Very good. Paramanandama chant பண்றீங்க கலாமணி மேடம். Fantastic. Govindam Paramanandam. Keep on chanting this whenever you get a chance. நம்ம சொந்த மேடம் கரெக்டா? கோவிந்தம்னாலே பரமானந்தம் தான். Govindam Paramanandam. Excellent chanting. Now same Govinda is now going to help us learn Bhagavad Gita. பாத்தீங்களா? Now who is going to chant Bhagavad Gita?
Namaskar Guruji.
Am I audible? Definitely. சொல்லுங்க. Focus பண்ணுங்க. பேர் name. ராஜாராமன் சார், very good. Excellent. Start பண்ணுங்க.
Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Sri Krishnaya Paramatmane Namaha. Atha Panchadasodhyayah Purushottama Yogaha. Sri Bhagawanuvacha Uttama Purushastvanyah Paramatmetyudahritaha Yoga Lohatrayamavisya Vibhatyavya Iswaraha Yasmaksharamadidoham Aksharat Abhichottamaha Atosmi Loke Vedecha Pratita Purushottamaha Yo Mamevam Asammudaha Jhanadi Purushottamam Sa Sarva Vidbhajati Mam Sarva Bhavena Bharata Iti Guhyatamam Sastram Idamuktam Mayanakha Yedat Bhutva Buddhiman Syat Kritakrityacha Bharata Om Tatsat Idi Srimad Bhagavad Gita Su Upanishatsu Brahmavidyayam Yoga Sastre Sri Krishna-Arjuna Samvade Purushottama Yogo Nama Panchadasodhyayaha. Sri Krishnaya Paramatmane Namaha. Atha Shodasodhyayaha Daivasura Sambat Vibhaga Yogaha. Sri Bhagawanuvacha Abhayam Sattva Samsiddhihi Jnana Yoga Vyavastitaha Dhanam Tamasya Yajnasya Swadhyayasthava Ajhavam Ahimsa Satyam Akrodaha Tyagas Shantim Abhaisunam Dhaya Bhutshedvalo Luptvam Madhvam Hrir Achapalam Tejaha Kshamatridishchausham Atroha Na Adimanita Bhavanti Sambadam Dhaivim Abhichadasya Bharata. Om
Shanti. Very good, Rajaraman sir. Excellent. எங்க இருக்கீங்க ராஜாராமன் சார்?
சென்னை தாம்பரத்துக்கு பக்கத்துல குருஜி.
வெரி குட், எக்ஸலென்ட், ஃபேண்டாஸ்டிக். ரொம்ப நல்லா சாண்ட் பண்றீங்க, ப்ரொசீஜர் கரெக்டா ஃபாலோ பண்றீங்க. Sri Krishnaya Paramatmane Namaha Solli, Adhyayam Per Solli, name. Excellent. Very nice chanting, Rajaraman sir. So today we had excellent 1 hour, 1.5 hour, 1 hour, 10 minutes. Learned Dhyanam, learned the Govindashtakam, learned Gita. In the morning combination, every day morning, every day will be like heaven on earth. Clear? Stop here. Continue now. This continuous classes. Raja Sagar, the good things don't last for long, right? So no more holidays. We are coming back to regular class, 4 classes a week. Saturday morning, less than 48 hours from now, we'll continue the next chapter and continue and try to complete Gita quickly. Okay. Om Shanti 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 Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om Tatsate Krishna 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 Shubhamastu Samasta Sanmangalani Manto. Rangan Mukund, are you able to understand all the Dhyanam steps? Useful? Very good. Excellent. Narayana. We'll come back again.